Hello and welcome back to our Majestic playthrough, career mode, whatever you want to call it, the MyLeague series on NBA2k20. Now, unfortunately, knocked out in the playoff final there, overrun by Phoenix due to pretty much my poor playing. But, these lads probably not quite ready. Having a look at the current squad, of course, we've got Hampton, Wiseman and McDaniels that we're trying to build a team around, but they're still very young, 22 and 21 respectively. Probably in this draft, we need to get ourselves a small forward or a shooting guard. I have moved some picks around, so we've got a couple of, low team picks. I think we've got 12 and 16, so we might be able to pick up a player or two. Kazalon obviously coming through. He's still only 20, but a potential of B+. Maybe we can improve that with a bit of a training camp. So maybe a small forward is someone that we go for as our first pick, and then maybe a shooting guard. I mean, we've got a few, but looking to strengthen this squad once again and hopefully have another good run at the playoffs. So let's jump into this one. We'll get through the draft. I might almost simulate a full season. We'll get a game in and see where we are towards the playoffs. I'll make that decision on the fly as we get through it. So let's jump into the draft though and see if there's someone worth bringing in here to the Majestic. Right, the Sonics had the number one pick. They've got a power forward in Philip Purdue, and Albuquerque also pick up a power forward in Kent Gary. All right, a small forward in Quincy McDaniel goes to the Lightning. And the Baltimore Blues pick up Ciro Reyes, a center from Argentina. With pick 11, it is Honolulu picking up Jeffrey Berry, a 6'8" power forward from Texas. And we're on the clock next. Right, we pick up a small forward here in Clark Logan, 6'6" from Southern Illinois with our 12th pick of the draft. Right, Milwaukee Bucks have offered us two first-round picks, one in 23 and 124, for our pick number 16 in this draft. I mean, we can probably go and get some free agents to fill out the rest of the class. We're not getting the top picks, and well, maybe we can move those around if we need a few more seasons. So I'm going to accept this offer and let Milwaukee have pick 16, and we pick up two first-round draft picks. St. Louis have pick 38, and they pick up Reynaldo Delgado from Puerto Rico, another power forward. And Albuquerque pick up a shooting guard in Zach Hart from Texas Christian. Seattle Supersonics pick up Abraham Garner, a shooting guard from Texas Christian. Baltimore pick up Jared Evans, a small forward from California. Honolulu pick up Brent Barkley, a 6'9" power forward from Arizona. And there we go. There is the draft done and dusted. So the power forward there for the Supersonics, the number one pick, is 79 rated. What have we picked ourselves up? We had pick 12. It's the only one we really utilised. A 71 rated small forward in Clark Logan. Yeah, that's it. That is it. That is the draft. Let's move on. Right, free agency is done. Let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got 2 point guards. Hampton up to an 87. Mannion hits an 80. We've got ourselves Gary Harris here at 79 as a shooting guard. Kazalon jumps to a 77. Small forward, we've got Michael Porter Jr. in now at an 84 overall. And we've still held on to Nader at 73. Clark Logan was our new signing, I believe, at 21. And 71 rated. McDaniel's up to an 83. We hold Christian Wood at a 77. Griffin at a 71 just to help us out. Delgado, so we've got 4 power forwards, 71. Wiseman's up to an 84. And Okongwu a 72. Peyton comes in at a 66. So I think we lost Zubic. And it was a salary cap issue, I believe. But you know what? I think we've improved the squad. Well, the Baltimore Blues took the Summer League over Washington. Right, so we are into a new season. We've made the playoffs. We've made the actual championship final. So you just assume that the Majestic are going to have another cracking season. So we're going to simulate all the way through and see if we make the playoffs. We'll check in at the halfway point. Right, we are up to the 1st of January. We've got a 22-10 record. Quick look at the expansion teams. We've beaten Baltimore in 1 point, but a high-scoring affair there, 159 to 158. We've played the Sonics twice here, winning by 5 points, and then destroying them a little bit there. We move forward, and we beat the St. Louis Lightning, and then we beat Baltimore as well. So looking pretty handy. Let's have a quick look at the ladder. Right, we sit top of the Eastern Conference, just over the Atlanta Hawks. How are the other teams doing here? St. Louis, 14 and 18. And Baltimore at the bottom with a 7 and 26. In the Western Conference, Albuquerque 11 and 24. Honolulu with a 16-16, and Seattle up there with a 17-16. So still not looking at finals, those teams, but we are top of the Eastern Conference. Let's simulate forward to the end of the season. Right, we get to the end of the season. DeAndre Ayton is the MVP. Rookie of the Year is Kent Gary for Albuquerque. Sixth Man of the Year, Randall Mannion for the Majestic. We had a 56-26 record. Defensive Player of the Year is Anthony Davis for the Miami Heat. The Most Improved Player is Precious Achiuwa from Baltimore. Coach of the Year, James Borrego. I'm not even sure who he's currently managing. Oh well. NBA, all NBA first team. Have we got any players in here? Timmy Price for the St. Louis Lightning is in the all NBA first team. Let's go to the second team. It's LaMelo Ball for the Honolulu Sharks. Gordon for St. Louis. And Isaiah Stewart there for the Sharks. Third team, Kevin Knox for Albuquerque. We haven't got any players in here. What's going on? Best defensive team. Not us either. All defensive second team. No. All rookie first team. Kent Gary for Albuquerque. All rookie second team. Nope. Oh well. We didn't have any of the best players. Where did we finish? Right, so in the Eastern Conference, we finished in third, 56-26 record. Atlanta finished top. And who is up and about? St. Louis so low, and even though they had some of the best players in the competition, and Baltimore finished last, and they had a really good player in the competition. In the Western Conference, Albuquerque's finished bottom, Honolulu 34-48, and Seattle haven't got themselves a playoff spot either, 37-45. It is the Memphis Grizzlies finishing top of the Western Conference, pretty much equal there with the Dallas Mavericks. So I guess it's the division that's got them up on top. Don't know. All right, maybe this is the what's happened with us, because Hampton's got himself a left knee tendonitis day-to-day injury, averaging 24.3 points per game. Porter was good. Manonon's got a left-hand fracture, so that's both of our point guards pretty much out of action, and we didn't even have a third there to back him up. So that might be where we've come unstuck. All right, so the NBA Finals, we have got Boston. We're going to simulate through and see if we can make the final. If there's no gameplay in this one, that's fine. But if we make that final, we'll get a game in. So let's get this first round done. Let's simulate the round and see what happens. Oh no, Boston have got a lead here early. Montreal come back. Come on, boys, push us through. 2-1. Come on, lads, 2-2. Struggling here without a point guard, but we go through 3-2. Can we get... No, it's 3-3. It's deadlocked. Do we go through? No, eliminated. Fucking eliminated. Oh, well, it's going to be another season. Well, let's see who wins the NBA playoffs. Where's Phoenix? I mean, they got knocked out in the first round as well. So, two teams falling from grace this season. The Knicks versus the Rockets. Rockets take the NBA championship. And James Harden is the MVP of the playoffs. 98 rated. What? Well, LeBron James has retired, as well as Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard. Okay, so a few of the old boys disappearing into... Oh, Patty Mills. LeBron James, of course, inducted into the Hall of Fame with Dwight Howard and Carmelo Anthony. LeBron James just had his jerseys retired left, right, and center. And there we go. We are back up to a draft lottery. I'm not sure what picks we've got, so we're just going to finish the episode there. Unfortunately, no gameplay. I just want to punch through this now. There's, a little bit of attention from you guys that are watching it here on the second channel, and I do appreciate your time. But, yeah, this series, I just need to basically... I want to push through. I want to get to that playoff championship again and see where we end up. So that's where we'll leave it today. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the video